Hello class, welcome to today's session, lesson 19, Publicity, Diffusion of Innovations Theory. Introduction. Publicity, with the realm of media theories, serves as a dynamic force that shapes and influences the way information is disseminated, perceptions are formed, and audience engage with content. Media theories provide valuable framework for understanding the multifaceted nature of publicity and its role in broader communication landscape. At its core, publicity involves the deliberate promotion and dissemination of information to garner attention, create awareness, and shape public opinion. Media theories offer insights into the mechanisms through which publicity operates, shedding light on interplay between media, society, and individuals. Objectives. Definition of publicity. Understanding publicity as intentional promotion through media for attention, awareness, and reputation enhancement. Examine the intentional and multifaceted nature of publicity, focusing on information dissemination, credibility, two-way communication, and market orientation. Understand the key elements of diffusion of innovation theory, such as innovation attributes, adapter categories, communication channels time, and social system. Diffusion of innovation theory can guide publicity strategies including identifying audience segments, selecting communication channels, crafting messages, utilizing opinion leaders, and understanding the innovation decision process. Recognizing the transformation of publicity strategies in digital era, leveraging instantaneous information dissemination, global reach, social media, user-generated content, data-driven decision-making, interactivity, and evolving technologies. Evaluate pros and cons. Publicity. Definition of publicity. Publicity involves the generation of attention and awareness for a person, product, organization, or idea through the media. Unlike propaganda, publicity is not necessarily driven by a hidden agenda or an explicit attempt to manipulate public opinion. It often serves marketing and promotional purposes. Nature of publicity. Publicity can be intentional or unintentional and may be generated through various means, including press releases, events, sponsorships, and endorsements. The goal is to secure media coverage and attention that enhances the reputation or visibility of the subject. Characteristics of publicity. Information dissemination. Publicity focuses on disseminating information about a subject to the public, often with the goal of creating positive visibility. Credibility. Publicity relies on building credibility and trust. It often seeks to present accurate and positive information to enhance the reputation of the subject. Two-way communication. Unlike the one-way communication associated with propaganda, publicity may involve two-way communication where feedback from the audience is considered and addressed. Market orientation. Publicity is commonly associated with commercial interests, promoting products, services, or individuals for marketing and branding purposes. Media theories related to publicity. Diffusion of innovation theory. This theory explores how new ideas or innovations spread within a society in the context of publicity, understanding how information is adapted and disseminated among different segments of the population can be crucial for planning effective publicity campaigns. Gatekeeping theory. This theory emphasizes the role of media gatekeepers who decide which information is disseminated to public. In publicity, the selection of information for dissemination is influenced by media gatekeepers who filter content based on relevance, newsworthiness, and societal norms. Spiral of silence theory. This theory posits that individuals are less likely to express their opinions if they perceive them to be in the minority. In the context of publicity, understanding the prevailing public opinion and strategically addressing potential controversies can be vital for managing the narrative. Agenda setting theory also has a greater influence in publicity. It underscores the power of publicity in shaping the public agenda by highlighting certain issues over others. Diffusion of innovations theory. The diffusion of innovation theory, developed by sociologist Everett Rogers in 1962, seeks to explain how new ideas, products, or technologies spread and are adapted within a society or social system. This theory has been widely applied in various fields, including marketing and public relations, to understand the adoption process and design effective strategies for reaching different segments of population. Now, we shall look into the key elements of diffusion of innovations theory with regard to publicity. Innovation attributes. Innovations that offer a clear advantage over existing solutions are more likely to be adopted. Publicity efforts should emphasize the benefits and advantages of the innovation to create interest among potential adopters. Innovators that are compatible with existing values, beliefs, and practices are more likely to be accepted. Publicity should highlight how the innovation fits into the target audience lifestyle or existing habits. Example, adoption of digital payment systems showcased the relative advantage of convenience and efficiency over traditional cash transactions. Publicity campaigns emphasize the ease of use, cashback offers, and the ability to make transactions without physical currency. Adopters category. Rogers identified 5 adopter categories based on the time it takes for individuals to adapt to an innovator. Early adapters are the opinion leaders who adopt innovators early but are more deliberate in their decision making. Early majority are fragmented individuals who adopt innovations before the average person. Late majority are skeptical individuals who adopt innovators only after the majority has already done so. Laggards are the last to adopt, typically resistant to change. Example, the early adoption of smartphones and mobile apps was driven by innovators and early adapters who were tech enthusiasts and trendsetters. As these individuals shared their experiences on social media, the early majority began to adapt smartphones and joined the social media platforms. Communication channels. The theory suggests that different adapter categories prefer different communication channels. Innovators and early adapters are more likely to be influenced by interpersonal channels such as expert opinions and word of mouth. As the diffusion process progresses, mass media becomes more effective in reaching the majority. Example, the promotion of a new healthcare app through word of mouth by healthcare professionals and influencers in India may initially attract innovators and early adapters. As the app gains credibility, mass media channels such as television and online advertising could be employed to reach the early and late majority. Time. The diffusion process takes time and the rate of adoption varies from different groups. Publicity campaigns should be designed with a long-term perspective, recognizing that different adopter categories will adopt the innovation at different times. Example, the widespread adoption of e-commerce platforms took time. Initially, innovators and early adopters embraced online shopping. Over time, as people became more comfortable with the concept and as the benefits became apparent, the early and late majority started using e-commerce platforms. Social system. The social context plays a crucial role in diffusion process. Publicity efforts should consider the social norms, values, and networks within the target audience. Influential individuals within a social system known as opinion leaders, can significantly impact the adoption of innovations. The diffusion of organic farming practices in rural communities in India may depend on the influence of local community leaders. Publicity efforts should consider engaging with influential figures with these communities to promote the adoption of sustainable agriculture practices. Example 2. The popularity of social networking sites for professional networking reflects the importance of the social system. Early adopters, including professionals and job seekers, influence each other with the professional social network, contributing to the platform's overall success. Publicity strategies. Publicity campaigns should be tailored to address the concerns and preferences of different adapter categories. For innovators and early adapters, emphasizing the uniqueness and advantages of the innovation may be effective. For the majority, messages should focus on social proof and testimonials. Example, the promotion of a health and wellness app might involve collaborating with popular health and fitness influencers on social media. These influencers, acting as opinion leaders, can create awareness and generate interest among their followers, facilitating the adoption of the app. Diffusion of innovation and media. The diffusion of innovation theory plays a significant role in understanding how ideas, technologies, or trends spread through a population, and it can be applied to media with regard to publicity strategies. Identifying audience segments. The theory categorizes individuals into different adapter categories such as innovators, early adapters, early majority, late majority, and laggards. Media planners can tailor their publicity strategies based on the characteristics and preferences of each adapter category. For example, innovators may respond well to niche online platforms or tech-focused blogs, while the early majority may be more reachable through mainstream media outlets. Selecting communication channels. The theory emphasizes the importance of various communication channels in the diffusion process, from interpersonal communication to mass media. Publicity efforts can leverage a mix of communication channels, including traditional media like television, radio, newspaper, digital media like social media, online news platforms, and interpersonal channels, that is word of mouth, and influencers. Different adapter categories may be more receptive to specific channels. So, a diverse approach is often beneficial. Example, publicity efforts for streaming services may leverage traditional media channels such as TV commercials for reaching a broad audience. Simultaneously, digital media, including social media platforms, streaming apps, advertisements, and online reviews, can be targeted to more tech-savvy audience that consume content online. Crafting messages for different adopter categories. The theory suggests that individuals with different adapter categories have varying motivations and concerns. Publicity messages should be crafted to address the unique needs and concerns of each adapter category. Innovators might be drawn to messages emphasizing novelty and uniqueness, while the majority may respond better to messages highlighting practical benefits and social proof. Example, innovators might be attracted by messages emphasizing cutting-edge technology and exclusive content. The early majority may respond better to messages highlighting convenience, cost-effectiveness, and the variety of content available. Crafting diverse messages for each category enhances the overall effectiveness of publicity campaign. Utilizing opinion leaders. Opinion leaders, influential individuals within a social system, play a crucial role in the adoption process by influencing others. Publicity campaigns can identify and engage with opinion leaders in the media industry. These individuals can help promote and legitimate the innovation, facilitating its acceptance among followers and the broader audience. Example, engaging with influential movie critics, entertainment bloggers, or popular social media personalities who are early adopters can significantly impact the perception of a streaming service. Their positive reviews and endorsements can influence their followers to explore and adopt the service. Understanding the innovation decision process. The diffusion of innovation theory outlines the stages individuals go through in adopting innovation, including knowledge, persuasion, decision, implementation, and confirmation. Publicity efforts can be tailored to address the specific information needs and concerns at each stage of innovation decision process. Media content can provide informative materials, persuasive narratives, and post-adoption support to guide individuals through the process. Example, publicity efforts align with the stages of innovative decision process. Informative content during knowledge stage could include feature highlights and exclusive content. Persuasion might involve testimonials from early adopters. Post-adoption support can include user guides, community forums, and continuous updates to keep users engaged. Adaptation to changes in media consumption. The diffusion process is influenced by changes in societal norms, values, and communication patterns. Publicity campaigns should be adaptable to shift in media consumption habits. As technology evolves, organizations need to embrace emerging media channels and adjust their strategies to reach audience effectively. Example, as media consumption habits evolve, streaming services need to adopt their publicity strategies. For instance, as more people shift towards mobile platforms, creating mobile-friendly content and engaging with users on social media platforms becomes crucial for maintaining relevance and reaching a broader audience. Diffusion of innovation theory provides a valuable framework for designing media-based publicity strategies. By understanding the dynamics of innovation adoption and tailored communication efforts to different adopter categories, media planners and publicity professionals can enhance the effectiveness of their campaign and facilitate the diffusion of new ideas or products. Digital era and diffusion of innovation theory. The digital era has significantly impacted the way innovations are diffused and how publicity strategies are crafted. In the context of diffusion of innovation theory, the digital era has brought about new communication channels, altered the dynamics of information flow, and provided innovative ways to reach and influence target audience. Instantaneous information dissemination. With the rise of internet and social media, information can be disseminated instantaneously to global audience. Publicity efforts can leverage the speed of digital communication to quickly spread awareness about innovations. Real-time updates, online press releases, and social media posts contribute to the rapid dissemination of information. Global reach and accessibility. The internet allows for global connectivity and access to information from virtually anywhere. Publicity campaigns can target international audience more easily. Streaming live events, webinars, or utilizing multilingual content can help innovators reach diverse markets across the globe. Social media as a catalyst. Social media platforms have become powerful tools of communication, interaction, and information sharing. Publicity efforts can utilize social media to create viral campaigns, engage with audience in real time, and tap into influential online communities. Social media influencers can play a significant role in promoting and endorsing innovators. User-generated content and reviews. Digital platforms enable users to generate and share content, including reviews, testimonials, and personal experiences. Publicity campaigns can encourage user-generated content, leveraging positive experiences and testimonials. User reviews on platforms or app stores contribute to the decision-making process for potential adopters. Data-driven decision-making. Advanced analytics and data collection tools provide insights into user behavior and preferences. Publicity efforts can be informed by data analytics, allowing organizations to target specific demographics, optimize content based on user interaction, and tailor messages for different audience segments. Interactivity and engagement. Digital platforms enable two-way communication and engagement between brands and audience. Publicity campaigns can involve interactive elements such as polls, question-answer session, and user-generated content contests to enhance audience engagements. The interactivity nature of digital media facilitates a more impressive and participatory experience for the audience. Evolving platforms and technologies. The constant evolution of digital technologies introduces new platform devices and communication tools. Publicity efforts need to stay adaptable and embrace emerging technologies. Virtual reality, augmented reality, or interactive mobile apps can be incorporated to create innovative and engaging publicity experiences. Advantages of diffusion of innovation model. The diffusion of innovation theory offers several advantages when applied to publicity strategies. Let's now look into some. The theory classifies individuals into adapter categories, helping organizations identify specific target audience. Publicity strategies can be tailored to address the unique characteristics and preferences of each adapter category. This targeted communication enhances the relevance of the message, increasing the likelihood of adoption. The theory emphasizes the importance of timing in the adoption process. Publicity campaigns can be strategically timed out, coincide with the natural progression of the diffusion curve. Early adapters may be targeted with exclusive previews or beta launches, while the majority may be engaged with broader marketing campaigns as the innovation gains momentum. The theory recognizes that individuals may face barriers or exhibit resistance to adopting innovations. Publicity efforts can address common concerns or barriers associated with the innovation. By acknowledging and mitigating resistance through targeted messaging, organizations can create a more favorable environment for adoption. The theory highlights the role of influential individuals in the adoption process. Publicity campaigns can identify and engage with influencers or opinion leaders who align with the target audience. Leveraging these figures can enhance the credibility of the innovation and accelerate its acceptance with specific social networks. The theory recognizes that individuals within different adapter categories have varying motivations and concerns. Publicity messages can be crafted to resonate with the specific needs and priorities of each adopter category. Innovators may be drawn to messages highlighting novelty, while the majority may respond to messages emphasizing practical benefits and social acceptance. The theory emphasizes the role of various communication channels in the diffusion process. Publicity efforts can strategically choose communication channels based on the preferences of different adopter categories. Innovators might be reached through specific forums or tech blogs, while majority may be influenced by mass media and popular social platforms. The theory acknowledges that the diffusion process takes time. Publicity strategies can be designed with a long-term perspective, recognizing that different adopter categories will embrace the innovation at different stages. This allows organizations to plan sustained and evolving campaigns to maintain momentum over time. The theory is adaptable and accounts for changes in societal norms, values, and communication patterns. Publicity campaigns can evolve with changing trends and technology. Organizations can embrace emerging media channels and adjust messaging strategies to align with evolving consumer behavior and preferences. The diffusion of innovation theory to publicity provides a strategic framework for organizations to navigate the complexities of the adoption process. By tailoring messages, targeting specific adopter categories, and leveraging influential figures, organizations can enhance the effectiveness of their publicity campaigns and increase the likelihood of successful innovation diffusion. Disadvantages of diffusion of innovation theory. While the diffusion of innovation theory offers valuable insights into the adoption process and can guide publicity strategies, there are also some potential disadvantages and challenges associated with this application. The theory provides a simplified model of adoption process, categorizing individuals into adopter categories. Human behavior is complex and the adoption process is influenced by various factors beyond the 5 adopter categories. Over-reliance of this model may oversimplify the diversity of individual motivation and decision-making processes. It focuses on internal factors within the social system and may neglect external influences. Campaigns that solely rely on diffusion of innovation framework may overlook broader economic, cultural, or political factors that can impact the adoption of innovation. External factors can signify influence of success or failure of a publicity campaign. The theory assumes homogeneity within adopter categories. Individuals with the same adopter category may have diverse characteristics, preferences, and motivations. Treating each category as homogeneous may lead to generalized and less effective publicity. Messages that do not resonate with specific needs of different subgroups. While the theory guides the timings of messages, it provides limited guidance on the content of message. Efforts may struggle to craft compelling and persuasive messages that effectively address the unique concerns and motivations of each adopter category. The theory does not provide detailed insights into tailoring content for maximum impact. The theory presents the adoption process as linear progression through stages. In reality, the adoption process can be non-linear and iterative. Individuals may revisit earlier stages, and the dynamics of adoption can be influenced by feedback loops and external events. A rigid adherence to the linear model may not capture the complexity of the adoption journey. Identifying true innovators and early adopters before widespread adoption can be challenging. Campaigns may struggle to pinpoint the initial influencers who kickstart the diffusion process. Innovators and early adopters may not always be easily identifiable or reachable through traditional marketing channels. The theory was developed in the era when mass media channels had more dominance. In today's digital age, with a fragmented media landscape, reaching different adopter categories through a mix of traditional and digital channels can be challenging. New and emerging platforms may require different strategies that the theory does not fully address. The theory often assumes a rational decision-making process by individuals. Emotional, cultural, and social factors can heavily influence decisions. Publicity campaigns solely built on rational appeals may not resonate effectively with audiences who make decisions based on emotions or social influences. While the diffusion of innovation theory provides a valuable framework for understanding the adoption process, its application in publicity should be approached with awareness of its limitation. A more nuanced understanding of human complexities and a consideration of external factors are essential to complement and enhance the effectiveness of publicity campaigns. Summary: publicity, situated within media theories, is a dynamic force influencing information dissemination, perception formation, and audience engagement. Media theories elucidate its multifaceted nature and role in communication. With publicity defined as intentional promotion through media for attention, awareness, and opinion shaping. The lesson focused on understanding the role of diffusion of innovation theory with regard to publicity in detail. In the next lesson, we shall have a thorough understanding of gatekeeping and spiral of silence theories. Thank you.